Hi, I'm Bobbi Leibowitz from the Omaha Houses team. On a previous video that I made, we talked about going on a trip overseas with minimal luggage and weight restrictions. Today I want to talk about taking photographs. Have you ever gone on a trip to a foreign country, taken lots and lots and lots of pictures, come back, maybe you've done something and you put them in an album, or maybe you just let them sit there, and then when you go back to look at them a week or two or even 2 months later, you have no idea what you took? Well, I have the solution. I've been doing this for years and years and years. I started off way back in the 80s, and the method still works, and actually it's getting better. The very first thing you need is a little notebook, like this, little spiral notebook, and you take it with your camera and you stick it in your camera case. Now, the way it works is this. Let's say you're going to China, like I did, and I can either do it day one, and then I write down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 what I just took a picture of. The Museum of the da-da-da-da, 6 pictures. Or I can put it, and I can go to, if it isn't a day, it could be just a city, and you're spending the whole city there. You could put city and the date. Now remember, the dates are different, but if you have an itinerary, which you're going to refer to later, that will help you sort it out a little bit. But the best thing is to just write down everything, no details, just write down what you took. As an example, this is one from a very, very early trip that I took before digital cameras, when we used regular cameras. And I have written down here, Roll 4, Jericho, Church of the Holy Sepulchre. Obviously I was in Israel, and this is what I was taking. And then when I went back to do my albums, here is what I put it. And this was a very simple one. And along the way, you pick up things from hotels, from guides, from postcards, and then you can write things in them. As another example is when I'm looking at my itinerary, you can take some of the explanations from the itinerary and add them to your pictures, or you can get postcards with explanations, and if you like the postcard picture better than the one you take, then you just scan the photograph and put it in the scan instead of the photograph if it's better. I come back, I have my photographs, I download them into the computer. Then I'm going to select which ones I want from this list. Now, what I prefer is to do it visually on a computer. So this is an example. I took a picture. I had called it, when I took my notes, Man Mo Temple. Then later, I added the information. Built in 1847 and was dedicated to 2 deities, Man and Mo, the gods of literature and war. I added that later from things that I looked and read up about the Man Mo Temple. At the time, I didn't need that information. If you're not going to do a visual, you can do it in this format, and you take either a piece of paper and write it out, or you can type it on a printer, and put it on a computer, printer, print it, and then add it to your visuals. And then from that point forward, after you're done, you can look back 1 year from now, 5 years from now, and you'll always know what you're looking at. It's a great idea. Try it. This concludes the video for this month. You can check the previous videos out at omahahouses.com. And for all your real estate needs, you know you can always call us anytime, 402-496-7499, the number to remember.